Back by popular demand, it's your weekly astrology and tarot energies forecast. This is for the week of December 1st through the 7th. Timestamps are in the description of the video and the first pinned comment. Watch for your rising sign, your sun sign, your moon sign, and kind of combine the messages to get the most benefit from the video. So welcome to the channel, or welcome back. I hope you're all doing really well out there. Awesome to see you. Just a quick note, all of your money, career, and business readings for the month of December have been uploaded. You can check them out on the channel. We also have a Mercury retrograde video, and we have a general energies tarot reading for Sagittarius season. All of these have been uploaded. So these weeklies are designed to give you kind of a quick hit message. I use the tarot kind of to just intuitively channel a message for you, advice, what you need to be aware of, that type of thing. And I'll start the video off with some just basic astrology that is going on this week and how it might color our world, so to speak. So really, there's no better time to bring back something from the past, but during a Mercury retrograde, and to start that thing right after a new moon. So the new moon in Sagittarius happened December 1st, maybe November 30th, depending on where you are in the world. So we are filled with the fire of new possibilities. It's time to set some new intentions for whatever house Sagittarius is in your natal chart. Of course, Mercury is retrograde in Sagittarius right now as well. So it could be time for kind of a rethink or bringing something back, renewing something from your past, especially in Sagittarian areas. So Sagittarius rules the 9th house of the astrological wheel. So this could be something involving the internet, 9th house. It could be something, writing, publishing, academia, travel, international business, philosophy, spirituality, the law, justice, all of those types of things. As I said, writing and publishing as well. So this is a great time to set some new intentions, start something new with a little bit of a flavor from the past. The other astrological highlight to be aware of this week, because we can't do everything, so we're picking out the highlights, is that Mars goes retrograde on Friday, December 6th in Leo. Mars will backtrack into Cancer, I believe at the beginning of January. So you may want to check out my Mars in Cancer video that I did on the channel when Mars first went into Cancer. So Mars retrograde can be about a turning in of our energy because Mars is outwardly focused, right? It's about go-getting. Like, use your energy, get out there, make stuff happen. When Mars goes retrograde, that outward energy gets turned inward, and it's time to kind of see what's going on within you. What do you want to shift? What do you want to change? And I think this is appropriate, especially like this new moon in Sag, right? And this Mars retrograde happening right after that. Kind of like your life direction, which is very 9th house Sag. Your life philosophy, your life mission, your life purpose. Like, what shifts and changes do you want to make? And of course, Leo is associated with our heart's desires. So regrouping, re-examining what is going on with your heart space in regards to how are you living your truth and purpose in the world. So these may be some energetic themes that, you might want to work with or think about in the week ahead. So now what we're going to do is we're going to pull some quick tarot messages for each sign. I'm just gonna, do a few cards, and really the cards are more of kind of a spark for my own intuition to kind of, give you some advice, give you some insights that you can think about and apply as appropriate to your own life and situation. All right, Aries, let's see what you need to know about your week, December 1st through the 7th. Just, quick message for your highest good. What do Aries peoples need to know? No reversals. Let us see, Aries. What do we have? We have the Magician. And we have the Nine of Pentacles. I'm getting like goose that laid the golden eggs. And we have a Six of Swords. Okay, so you could be highly focused with your energies this week on some sort of important work goal, financial goal, because you're trying to achieve something financially. To help you have some mental relief, Six of Swords, from financial pressures or whatever. I mean, don't we all have those, right? I mean, in this economy, right? Many of us do, right? So it could be that you're really focused in on manifesting and working with your energy to call in greater prosperity for yourself, as I said, with this Gemini Six of Swords energy, so that you can solve a money problem. You have a strong manifestation energy this week to solve a money problem through your own creative efforts and talents with the Magician. There could be something new going on at work. There could be news of some financial possibility at work with the Virgo showing up here and the Nine of Coins. The Magician for me tends to be a longer term energy though, like a year-long process. So it could be too that something that you have been working on for the last, I would say even 9 months to a year, could be coming to fruition this month. Like if you've been working on some sort of creative project or something like that, and you're putting it out into the world, there could be some nice response, especially with the Pentacles for that thing. But and you could be like finishing up some sort of big project this week also with this Six of Swords, and maybe perhaps, launching something out into the world of a creative effort of yours. I'm also feeling some of you may be contemplating signing up for a class to use your creative talents and monetize them in some way. So you may be thinking about that. What I am feeling here is make a decision and move on. Okay, the Six of Swords. like don't belabor it. See what really fits your energy, the Magician, who feels very aligned for you, and that's going to make you feel independent, proud, and prosperous, right? Nine of Coins, that's really going to help you invest in your future, and then make the decision and just be like, I'm moving on with it. All right, Taurus, let's get a message for you. Well, you might need to know for December 1st through the 7th what the tarot would advise for you to think about, to focus on. Let us see, Taurus. Taurus. We have the World. Okay. And we have the Seven of Swords. And we have the Four of Wands. Okay. This is what I feel. We read what comes up, okay, whatever it is. And I try to read it in a couple different ways. Apply the energies to your life. The Seven of Swords is in your heart. This is interesting. Or it's in the middle of the situation. And the Four of Wands is an energy of home and family. It also can be a celebration, like attending an event. If you are attending this week some sort of work event, because the World, or any other type of really public event, but probably connected with your career or where, there's all the office parties and all that shenanigans. Be discreet, Seven of Swords. There likely is, it's very possible that there is some sort of snake in the grass that you may pick up on, may reveal themselves at some sort of family. It could be a family function. It could be some, like I said, work function. I would also say here too, with the World and the Four of Wands, there could be some really good news headed your way this week, whether business or personal, right? There's something you're really excited about with the World and the Four of Wands. Like you want to shout it from the rooftops. You're like, hallelujah, right? And I'm not saying you shouldn't do that, but just know that there may be somebody around you with the Seven of Swords that will be not too happy for your success. So you may decide to announce something, maybe not this week. Maybe you're going to announce this success or share the news of a success, and this could be in any type of success, career, love, you won the lottery. Whatever, right? Like it could be like, you're just like, I'm not going to, maybe share this success right now because this person is around. Maybe this person's not going to be around in a couple of weeks. Maybe they're going on a trip or they're leaving the company or like something, whatever, right? So I would just be discreet, maybe with some good news. I would be very discreet at any type of public events that you are involved in this week. And I'm just getting a feeling of, again, there's nothing like negative here in terms of the Seven of Swords. It's just like, protect your joy is kind of what I'm getting. Like, protect your world that means a lot to you from the haters, the people who like to just make negative comments and just bring the vibe down. Like, don't entertain that. Okay, just don't entertain it. But some of you, there could be a snake in your midst, and maybe this week you find out who that snake is. All right, Geminis, let's see what you need to know. December 1st through the 7th, message for the Geminis. All right, let's see what we have going on for you. Gemini. Oh, we have a Two of Swords. Okay. And we have some Leo. And we have a Knight of Pentacles. Okay. I'm kind of getting the heart wants what it wants. Of course, Mercury's retrograde still, right? And Mars is going to go retrograde in Leo. So we have this. This is what I am feeling. Okay. I feel like don't be pressured into making a decision this week, because you may backtrack on it. You may backtrack on it, not just because of the Mercury retrograde, but because of the Mars in Leo. With this Leo energy showing up in your heart. And like I said, the heart wants what it wants when it wants it. And it could be that you are settling for something and you're going to try to make it work, but it's still not what you really want. And there may be some pressure. I mean, there may be. I'm not having really pressure here, but there could be some pressure to make a decision. So this Two of Swords, you are kind of like dragging your heels here with this Two of Swords about what do I do? And it can be you don't want to look at something. Maybe you don't want to have to decide. Maybe you're hoping the universe will just fix it for you. I think you're going to have to decide eventually. But maybe you could table the decision until February or something. Or at least till Capricorn season with the Knight of Coins here. But this is also, both of these energies are stopped. The Two of Swords and the Knight of Coins. So I think you may say to something or a situation or a person, wait, hold up. Wait, hold up. Know that you have the power in this situation with the Strength card here. And there is power and strength in patience. And in making sure that whatever you're trying to figure out and decide about, you do want to be really sure about it. Okay, and that clarity can come in time, but I'm not sure there's the clarity here yet. All right, this week, something is still not aligned for you with a situation you are contemplating. And really be honest with yourself, because I'm not saying you're dishonest, but Gemini, you can talk yourself into anything, right? I mean, you're so good. Like you could really convince yourself of anything you want to convince yourself of. But what I would suggest is really getting absolute clarity on what is in your heart and what is the strong option, the option that really would enhance your life and make it strong and improve it in some way, rather than just kind of be like, all right, I'll just settle for this over here and that's it. So, the Knight of Coins here really is, to me, you're pausing to review your values and not selling yourself short. And there is some patience required. Okay. And it's okay to not rush to make a decision. All right, Cancer, let's get a weekly message for you and see what you need to know. Cancer, December 1st through the 7th. Cancer, let us see. The Empress. The Emperor. And the Seven of Pentacles. Okay. All right. So I'm going to read this a couple different ways depending on what you have going on. But anytime we have this going on here, Empress and Emperor, this could be your parents. This could be grandparents, aunt and uncle. This is, you and your spouse. And again, work with the energies. If you're in a same gender situation, whatever, that's fine. Okay, just apply the energies to your life, right? It's the male-female coupling. All right, we try not to get too caught up in genders, okay? But just, read it and apply it to your life however you would like. So this is very interesting. So you and your partner, if you have one, could be really zeroed in on reassessing your financial situation this week. Okay, over the next 7 days. We have the Seven of Pentacles. The harvest. Here is the lovely lady sitting on top of the tree, the apple tree. There's apples all around. Now, this is interesting because apples, of course, have connotations of temptation. So it could be that you're kind of tempted, to make a big money purchase. If this is something, for the family or whatever, if this is a big money purchase involving electronics or even I would say travel or something like that, Mercury's retrograde till the 15th. I would not be doing that. So if you're tempted to splash out money on a computer, a car, or something, other big expenditure like that, I would not do it right now. Okay, but it could also be that you're just kind of really in that reevaluation stage because maybe you do want to spend money on a purchase that is significant and you're trying to figure out, well, can we afford it? So there could be something like that going on. The Seven of Coins is an energy of a financial reassessment, which is perfect since Mercury's retrograde right now. So if you don't have a partner and it's just you and your cat or you and your dog, with the Empress and the Emperor here is you are really focused in on financial flow this week and also financial independence and what you can do under your own power to work with the resources that you have at your disposal. So again, there could be this balance between this yang energy of going out there and getting it and the Empress energy of the more tuning into the flow of things, right? Those energies being balanced in some way or working both of them together. There could be maybe some sort of, creative payoff for you, payout. It's possible. And then you're sitting there trying to figure out, well, what do I do with that money? And even the Emperor energy, they're because it's associated with Aries, right? And Aries tends to be sometimes, again, unless you have maybe Venus and Taurus, then you wouldn't do this. But Aries tends to be impulsive with their finances, or they can be. Again, that's just in general. Whereas we have the Venus Taurus with the Empress, a more measured approach. So again, you could be kind of going back and forth between really wanting to splash cash, but really also wanting to save and being in that kind of Seven of Coins. Well, how can I get both accomplished for myself? How can I save money, but how can I also maybe treat myself to something that I have been wanting? So, balance, in my opinion, really is the best thing. The middle way, when we go to extremes, that usually gets us into trouble, or it makes us, when we're too focused on one thing or the other, when we spend too much or when we save too much, and too much is relative, okay? We can feel out of control in both senses. It really is the middle way. And I think that's what you're kind of navigating for yourself in the week ahead. Financial decisions of balance, budgets, and, figuring out that energetic flow of finances. All right, Leos, let's get a message for you for December 1st through the 7th. What do you need to know? Some advice from the tarot. Leos. Beautiful Leos. All right, what do we have? We have a Two of Coins, Two of Pentacles, and the Chariot. Okay. And the Empress. And I shuffled. We just got that with Cancer. Okay. All right. So Two of Coins is about kind of going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. What am I going to do? And you can see this girl here. She's teetering on the rooftop. She's balancing herself precariously on top of this building here. Like, is she going to fall? I'm very concerned about her. But she'll be okay, as will you. Okay, so Leo, we have you wanting and needing to make some sort of decision, maybe about a trip to see your mother or a trip because you're a mother, like maybe going to see your kids or your grandkids. Okay, so apply the energies to your life. This could also just be the finances, or, manifesting the finances, the Empress, having the wherewithal to take a trip. There could be something going on with your car, the Chariot, where again, you're kind of going back and forth. Well, do I put more money into this vehicle, or do I wait? Do I see if I can get a better deal in the new year after Mercury is out of retrograde to maybe change up my vehicle if I need to? Like, you're weighing and balancing these two options. You're weighing and balancing. Do I book the airline tickets now? You know, how do I move forward to see my grandkids or to see my mom? There could be issues on the table with your mother, right? Because of the Empress showing up here, or an aunt or a sister, right? But it's an older lady, the Empress, right? So, you know, at least over 30, because that's somebody older. And it could be about maybe moving her in some way. So there could be some decisions, going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Well, do we move her in with us? Does she go into an assisted living house? Does she stay where she is? Like, what is going on? So there could be things like that. So apply the energies to your life. I would not make any decisions really this week. I would explore options with the Chariot in the heart of the situation here. And the Chariot can be about two paths. You may narrow down the choices here this week of two possibilities, but I would still wait until Mercury gets out of retrograde to make that final decision. A new path may open up in terms of new options may come to the surface, or they may have something connected with the past, but you just didn't think of it before because Mercury's retrograde. So there may be by, the end of the week with the 7 showing up here, new information or old information you overlooked. That's a better way of saying it. In regards to this situation, whether we're talking about the travel or your mom or you traveling to see kids or whatever it is. So keep that in mind. And with the 2 of Coins, sometimes the 2 of Coins, it's just the situation keeps going around and around, and you can feel like, you're between the rock and a hard place, or balancing there precariously, and it can get very energy draining. So I would say maybe also set aside a certain time to focus on these things rather than having it constantly be churning and burning around in your mind and heart and consciousness. Set aside a time. That's when you think about it, and that's it. So that you don't drive yourself crazy this week with whatever that issue may be. All right, Virgo, let's see what you need to know December 1st through the 7th. Quick advice from the tarot for the Virgos. Virgo, what do you need to know right now? Virgo, what do we got? Oh, we have a 10 of Wands. Okay. We have the 2 of Pentacles, and I really shuffled. Oh my goodness. And we have the Ace of Cups. Okay. So I think you're working this week rather hard. We have the 10 of Wands. But you're also finding some emotional clarity in terms of burdening yourself from something that is seemingly unshiftable. Shiftable. I didn't say some other word. Okay, something that just keeps spinning round and round and is burdening you. It's hanging on you. It's weighing you down. And aces for me are about the self. I think you are going to choose yourself in some way this week. Maybe this is setting aside an important boundary for self-care. That instead of feeling like you are constantly balancing between, running here and there, doing this and that, you are actually, for everybody else, you are actually going to set some time aside, Ace of Cups, this week to nurture yourself. Also, I think this week, what maybe kind of brought up for you is that a certain burdensome situation cannot continue, right? You really would like to shift this. But the 2 of Coins is suggesting that you're still juggling and unwilling to let it go for whatever reason. So you may need to have a Ace of Cups heart-to-heart talk with yourself this week about that. But I would say fundamentally this week, you do need some time out for self-care. I would strongly suggest that you do that. You put that on your agenda and you do whatever that is for you. But with the ace, it's something you are going to do to nurture yourself. Like, it doesn't involve other people. It doesn't involve these people over here. You. I don't care if you take yourself out to the mall. I don't care if you take yourself out to the spa. I don't care if you go for a long walk in the mountains. Whatever you're going to do to nurture yourself. Go sit in a coffee shop and write in your journal. Whatever. Okay, you need this. Because I think there is something that you have been unwilling to confront and see about some sort of heaviness in your life, that it's weighing you down, and it's taking up a lot of time, more time than really it should be, I think. So, think about that. Take some time for yourself this week, Virgo. All right, Libras, let's see what you need to know December 1st through the 7th. Your weekly message. Libra, what do you need to know? Libras. All right, let's see what we have for you. Oh, we have some Pluto. Okay. And we have a 5 of Swords. And we have a 9 of Wands. Okay. So there could be some things going on in terms of being unwilling to let something go from your past. So something is done. It's already done. I don't think it's coming done this week. It's already finished. Okay, it's already passed and done. Whether it was a breakup, I have a feeling it's something to do with your personal life. A breakup, a loss, a personal connection that is no longer there. But it's haunting you. This is the thing. This week, maybe it's a person's birthday. Maybe it's because it's the holiday time. Maybe, who knows? But with this 5 of Swords here, you can see this person's in the background and kind of haunting her. And then with the 9 of Wands, you see all the thorns that have pricked her blouse here. And I always think of that old Linda Ronstadt. Well, I don't know if she wrote the song, but Love is a Rose, You Better Not Pick It. I think Neil Young wrote the song, actually. Love is a rose, you better not pick it. Something like, it only grows when it's on the vine. Handful of thorns, and you've missed it. Lose your love when you say the word mine. So it's like that type energy here. So there is something that you're still focusing in or haunting you from your past in some way. I would say it could be somebody from your past. It's Mercury retrograde time that is coming back around. Maybe you're tempted to reach out to somebody from your past. I would not suggest it. This death card suggests that person doesn't want to have anything to do with you. Okay, so there's some sort of unwillingness, I think, and mental stress. It's the 5 of Swords. Daytime anxiety for me. Mental stress and burdensome energy here with this 9 of Wands of you being unwilling to let something finally go. So I would suggest that if that's coming up for you, if this is resonating for you, that you start accepting that into your situation. And again, I feel like this is probably more love relationship. I don't think it's like, a personal loss. Like, I just lost my dad. I lost Ariel this year. I mean, I don't think it's something like that. I think it's probably either a friendship or a romance that you just, accept it. You're hanging in there. You're holding on, like hoping, but it's also stressing you out, the holding on. So I think there's something here to really acknowledge that something has finished. And it could be too, like, again, if somebody contacts you, maybe you don't want to get caught up in that again. But I would definitely not be reaching out to somebody. If you have that impulse during this Mercury retrograde this week, I would suggest that you maybe think twice about that before you do it. Scorpio, let's see what you need to know December 1st through the 7th. Scorpio, what did Scorpios need to know? Tarot message for them. All right, what do we got? Oh, we have your energy. King of Cups. And we have a 6 of Pentacles. Oh, I love this card. It's so cute. They're having tea. Okay. And the 7 of Swords. Okay. You got to use your spidey senses this week. You have them. You're very good with them. I think this week you're going to figure out if an offer, a friendship, a connection is genuine or not. Okay? I'm not saying it is or it isn't. It's just you're going to figure it out. Like the Seven of Swords doesn't mean it isn't genuine. It just means you're going to evaluate the Six of Coins. Like you're going to kind of, it's that Libra judgment. Like I'm going to figure this out. I'm going to evaluate the evidence. I'm going to evaluate the literal evidence of this person's actions, but I'm also going to evaluate my psychic and intuitive evidence to tune in and figure it out. Okay. So you can see with this King of Cups that we got two sharks swimming in this person's belly and the ship. So, and we have the two things here. I mean, you could also be dealing with two other people. It may not just be one. Okay. It could be two people. So the Six of Coins here is definitely like, it can be some sort of power dynamic that is going on. Like notice how this girl is getting her teacup filled first and that girl's sitting there, hello, where's my tea? So, so there could be hierarchy, there could be jockeying for positions, there could be who's in charge. So there could be some sort of dynamic like that going on. Or it can just be, I'm meeting up with this new person in my life, whether business, personal, romantic, friendship. We're going to go to the tea shop. We're going to go to the coffee shop. We're going to connect. And I got to see, is this person genuine? Because we do have a Seven of Swords here. So that is the issue. Now, remember too, like you don't want to just assume with the sharks in your belly that somebody is not genuine because of your bad past experiences. But that being said, you don't give somebody the benefit of the doubt unless they give you a reason to give them the benefit of the doubt. If you are feeling any type of, weird psychic vibe or energy, red flag, whatever, you trust that. You don't question it, you just trust it. But there's some sort of evaluation you are going through this week with a connection. It remains to be seen if it's a Seven of Swords situation. But I would also say, don't lie to yourself, the Seven of Swords, right? Don't try to be like, oh, it's not that bad. Or you're, the red flag is waving in your face like this, right? And you're just like, la, 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 no. Okay. So you know what I'm saying? So let's see, we Scorpio energies, right? We're just kind of like, like, meanwhile, we keep it like kind of the poker face, like this guy here, right? But inside we got all the senses are going off. It's like a psychic pinball machine inside of us. It's like ding, 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 ding. Like, but on the outward Scorpio, we're like, So keep an open mind. Okay, keep an open mind with this, but just, see what's going on. Listen to your psychic pinball machine. All right, Sagittarius. Let's see what you need to know. December 1st through the 7th. Happy birthday, Sag. Is it your birthday this week? Happy birthday. All right, let's see what we got going on. Sagittarius. Let us see. Oh, we have your energy, the Temperance. Excuse me. And we have a Four of Swords. And we have a Page of Pentacles. Oh, okay. You probably need some extra rest this week with the Four of Swords here. But trying to tell a Sagittarius to rest, I mean, forget about it, right? Like, you guys don't want to rest. But you do need a bit of a mental timeout, a mental break. Temperance is always about the balance. Yes, it's your energy, but it is about getting yourself aligned, balanced, that you're not one way or the other. But I think you might have burned the candle at both ends a little too much. And so this week, yes, you may be feeling like I need a little more rest than usual. Because last week I hit it hard, I pushed it hard, etc. So I feel like, and it could just be not just physical rest, but just kind of clearing your mind. Because you may be getting some news by the end of the week with this Page of Pentacles showing up here. It could be earlier in the week, of course. We have the moon in Capricorn on Tuesday, Wednesday. So with the Capricorn energy here, it could be then. Tuesday, Wednesday, some sort of news offer, something you're going to be researching, buying, purchasing, shopping. I mean, that could be in the frame for you. So sorry, cat here. So you kind of want to, I feel like you kind of just need a clear heart and mind. And this could have something to do also with your new moon, right? About setting some new intentions. And the new moon is on the first, setting some new intentions for watering your own garden, especially this week and then the rest of the year. What do you want the rest of your solar return year? What you want to grow in your garden? Like, what are the projects and situations and people that you want to start investing in and growing in your life, right? This is the page, so it's brand new things. So this may just be also a message for you to really take a time out, Four of Swords, to center your heart and mind and your energy at your new moon and, write down those things that the concrete, tangible things, because it's Pentacles, that you want to manifest in your life, not just this week, but also going forward, not just this month either, but for your whole next year, your solar return till your next birthday. So I would definitely advise you to spend some time, writing them down. Just don't keep them stuck up here in your Four of Swords mind, but get them on paper so they are tangible, Page of Coins, and start watering those seeds. Capricorn, let's see what you need to know December 1st through the 7th. Quick tarot advice for you, lovely Capricorn. Let us see what you need to know. Cappies, happy birthday. Well, not yet. I'm like thinking I'm doing a monthly. It's a weekly, Stella, a weekly. Not your birthday yet, but it will be soon. Right in a couple weeks, your birthday season. Capricorn. Okay. I'm like a happy birthday. Mercury retrograde, don't you love it? All right, let's see what we have. Whoops. We have some Judgment. And we have the World. Ooh, what's going on this week? And wow, 3 major arcana. So this could be an important week for you. Wow. I think it is very possible that the patience, the saint level patience that you have exhibited, that strength is saint level patience that you have exhibited, is going to pay off for you in some way. There's an important message coming in, Judgment. Maybe at your moon in Capricorn time, which is Tuesday, Wednesday, that may have something to do with something very important in your world. Yes, it could be career. It could be something that's going to be announced about your place in the world, about your actual world, like maybe where you're living. It could be something to do with your career, about prominence, about success. Somebody announcing, that you've won the prize, you've won the court case, you've won the whatever. Okay, so there's some award, prominence, because you exhibited enormous patience. So, and I feel like this Strength card, whatever this is over here, is going to help you, it's going to continue to help you build something that is transformative in your life. Like, okay, because this is your 8th house, the Leo. So this could be, physical, mental, emotional transformation. It may have something to do with other people's money. So somebody could be investing, this Mercury retrograde, investing in you. Maybe you're getting the information that you finally, again, got the money from the tax refund. That's very 8th house. Got the money from the insurance company. Got the money from JC. Got the money from, wherever, 8th house. You got the mortgage approval. You got the refinancing. You got approved for the apartment. Whatever. There's something because you were patient. You didn't give up. And patience is one of your very good attributes, Capricorn, as we know. Just determinedly climbing up that mountain of success to make things happen in your world. So, and your heart will be happy, the Strength here. This is very beautiful. It may have something to do, also, it could be, health type appointments that you've been waiting to get in with a certain doctor or something like that. And finally your patience has paid off and, you're able to meet with the person who has a high profile, they're really expert in helping you heal some sort of, it could be a therapist, it could be a medical professional, it could be a naturopath, whatever. But somebody who's very prominent, very booked up, very busy, but you finally were able to get in. I'm feeling like some of you may get in early. Like you were thinking there's still a 6-month wait. Some of you, again, classic Mercury retrograde, but working in your favor, that you get in early. So it could be something like that also. But this looks very promising. And with 3 major arcana, I would say that it may be an important week for you. And decision, there could be an important decision, but I feel like you've already made up your mind that you're going to say yes to this if it comes to fruition. So you just gotta keep the faith. All right, Aquarius, let's see what you need to know. December 1st through the 7th, your weekly tarot message and advice. Let's see what we have for you, Aquarius. All right, Aquarius, what do we got? Oh, we have a 3 of Pentacles. That's nice. And we have a Hermit. And we have a 6 of Coins. Okay. All right. There's probably... The week has a dual flavor. You definitely need, I think, a little time to yourself with the Hermit showing up here. Just because there's a lot going on, okay? The 6 of Coins, 3 of Coins, there's people around you who just, you know, are into your energy this week. Let's just say. There could be things going on with making plans, trying to make plans. There's probably one important planned meeting that is going on this week for you. Maybe on the 6th, but it could be some other day. It could be the 3rd or the 6th. It may have gotten rescheduled from before. Maybe it was supposed to happen a couple weeks ago, but now it's happening this week because of whatever reason. What the vibe I'm getting from this, with this Hermit in your heart, I'm getting the vibe that you're going to have to be in some sort of social situations, work situations, like maybe there's like a new team building exercise, or there's like a new group you get assigned to, or something else. There's just something where you're like, I really don't want to do this. My heart's not in it. I would like to please just, you know, be chilling out at home with my cats and my favorite TV show and my snacks. Like, I don't want to deal with these people right now. It's going to be a people-y week, I feel, for you. So if you're on the more introverted side or whatever, and it's hard to people, we can use it as a verb, right? Pace yourself. Just have that balance. Again, the 6 of Coins, have the balance between these people who need to see your face, want to see your face, whatever, and carve out as much time as you can to just, you know, be on your own in some way. Now, the other possibility here with this 3 of Coins, Hermit energy, is that you are working on some sort of important project that you do just want to get done for yourself. It could be a creative project. That's possible with the 3 of Pentacles. Or you have some important personal plan. Like you're like, I really want to go on my day off to this place to do this thing and whatever. And then your old friend from college calls and like, oh, I'm in town. You want to hang out? And you're like, how can I say no to that? Right? So it could be something like that too, where a plan that you have for yourself gets discombobulated because somebody else comes into town and wants to see your face or something like that. So be flexible if you want this week with what's going on. Carve out some time for yourself if you can, and just know it's very people-y out there this week and you're not in the mood. And, you know, just be as balanced as you can, the 6 of Coins, with your responses. Just put on a happy face as best you can with whomever you're working with and you have to get along with, 3 of Coins. And then at the end of the day, once you're out of there, right, go do your thing and do something nice for yourself, this Hermit. Nurture yourself. Treat yourself maybe to something at the end of the week, like the special dinner you cook for yourself or whatever, you know, just something where it's like, yeah, I made it through. I didn't lose my rag, as the British would say. I didn't lose my rag. And, you know, I kept everything balanced and measured. And I made it through the week. And again, there's nothing negative here. Just know that. It's just more, I feel like, kind of like the demands on you. That people want you. They want to hang out with you. They want to see your face. And you're just kind of like, can I please go? Can I please go now? I just need some time on my own. And Pisces, let's see what you need to know December 1st through the 7th. Some advice from the tarot for the Pisces peoples. Let's see what you need to know. Pisces. All right, what do we got? Pisces. Oh, we have a King of Cups. Now in this deck, we have male and female kings. So we have the female version. And we have the Eight of Pentacles. Okay. And we have the Ace of Cups. Ooh, okay. Very interesting. So this, of course, Eight of Pentacles is the Virgo, which is your 7th house of relationships. And we have the, the flowy energy here of the female King of Cups. And you can see that she has this doorway here and this ship is coming in, but she also has a ship over here. And we have this beautiful Ace of Cups. And even with this Eight of Coins, this is this beautiful butterfly of transformation. And butterflies to me are always kind of romantic. And we have all these butterflies coming out of the Ace of Cups that she's holding here. So what I am feeling is that it is possible there's some sort of connection from your past. Now, because again, Mercury's retrograde. You could either be thinking about them or they literally do sail back into your life. There's, from this card, the ship, they sail back into your life, but maybe not to reconnect with you necessarily, like to reignite a friendship or romantic relationship, but more to show you how much you have transformed from before when you knew them before. So, and it may not be a literal meeting. I mean, it could be they text you or it could be, a phone call, whatever. But it could also be like you run into them at the supermarket or you meet up for coffee with them because maybe you didn't part in, bad ways or something. But so there could be an emotional reconnection from your past that shows you how much you have grown and changed and how proud of yourself you are with this Ace of Cups that you have done that. Now, the other possibility is that there could be somebody new coming in. It's possible. It's, the Ace of Cups here. There could be, because we have 2 ships here. So it could be like one ship's arriving, but there's already one you have in your hand, which maybe is still the past one. There could be a new one arriving. And again, you're going to decide if in your current situation, if that's going to be a transformative, positive situation in your life, if it's going to enhance your life, Ace of Cups, if it's going to give you joy and love and feed your energy, or is it just going to be hard work, the Virgo, the Eight of Coins. Okay, so that's what I feel. I think there's some interesting connections, business, personal, friendship, romantic, whatever, that may be coming back around, that you are reassessing. But it's not about this is what I really want to say. It's not about that other person, in my opinion. It's about, because other people are a mirror to help us understand ourselves. Like, how do we learn about ourselves? We learn about ourselves through relationships, how we respond, what the situations we get in, all the things, right? I mean, that. So I think this is more of, because we end with this Ace of Cups, and of course it's your energy here too with the King of Cups. It's more like, about you when this person comes back, like what you've learned, how you've grown, like I said before, how you've transformed. And if there is somebody new, they really have to fit this new empowered vision and version of yourself, not the old ways. Okay. So, and it's usually not a good idea to start a new relationship when Mercury's retrograde. It's just not a good idea. I mean, you could meet up with someone, have a coffee, whatever. Okay, fine. But I wouldn't, get all like excited about it yet. That's just me because of the Mercury retrograde. All right. So be very selective, Pisces, with who you share your energy with. Thank you so much for joining me for the weekly astrology, tarot, energies, advice, forecast, whatever you would like to call it. I hope that it provided some insight, illumination. And remember, it's about using the energies how, you know, the tarot messages come out, apply them to your life as you see fit. And then how do you use that energy? How does it help you awaken, inform, and perhaps guide your own decisions and your life? Because that's what it's all about here on this channel. All right. Love you guys. Please leave me a comment. Let me know what's going on with you. Would love to hear. Check out your monthlies, more videos forthcoming, all the things. Love you guys so very, very much, beyond what I could possibly express, what I feel in my heart. I so appreciate this community, and y'all, you are wonderful. All right. Have a great week. I will see you again soon. And I will be getting these up earlier. Like, I'm going to try to get the weekly up by Saturday, the Saturday before. Okay. Saturday morning before. And the way my brain works, I go from a Sunday to a Saturday. Okay. I don't go Monday to Sunday or no, my week starts on a Sunday. So that's how it's going to roll out. All right. Cause that's how my brain works. All right. So we will try to get them up for you either a Friday or Saturday before the week begins going forward. Okay. All right. Love you guys. See you soon. Stella Wilde signing out.